fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because we're going to be talking about all the new indie makeup releases from the past 2 weeks and my personal opinion on them, whether I decided to purchase them or not. And I feel like we've got a lot of really fun things to talk about today. I'm super excited to dive into everything really quickly. Just some quick housekeeping. If you're wondering what's on my face, I have the Morphe Make and Bank palette on, which I did film a review on 3 looks, and that should be up on Wednesday. And then I have the Jouer Diamond Walk Gloss and the Ofra Times March Beauty Word highlight on. So if you already know the spiel, feel free to jump forward 10 seconds. But this video series is inspired by Angelica and Samantha March. I'll have both their channels linked down below, as well as the community will I buy a playlist and all the Instagram accounts that I use to make this video happen every single week. So let's just go ahead and jump on in to the products. Alright, so first we have quite a few things to talk about from Cleona Cosmetics. I'm so excited about everything they're doing. So first and foremost, they are coming out with a new trio of 3 different single shadows, and this is called the Koala Charity Trio, and it's going to be launching with the restock on January 21st. They're doing a restock of the stained glass collection. We'll talk more about what's coming out that day in just a moment, but they are going to be releasing this, and it's going to be $21 Canadian or 16 US dollars approximately. And I believe that all of the proceeds from this little collection are going to be going to do 2 different wildlife rescues in Australia. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's a really great way to raise awareness, give back, and it's a good timing since it's going to be at the exact same time as the restock. It's easy to just throw in your cart. Not saying you should throw it in your cart if you don't actually want it. It'd be better to just go ahead and donate the amount of money to a charity in Australia directly. But if you are intrigued by these shades, then it's nice. So there's a really light kind of inner cornery type shade. There's a blackened purple, and then a deeper kind of matte bluey gray. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up purchasing it just because I feel like these aren't exactly my shades, and I'm not a huge fan of the Cleona matte formula. So I'm kind of undecided. I'm thinking maybe it'd be a cute thing to do for a giveaway or something and still be going to a good cause. But I did want to go ahead and share it with y'all. So next is super exciting. I'm so excited for Angelica. ANGESCHKA, is coming out with a collaboration with Cleona Cosmetics. It's like her favorite 10 shades from the stained glass collection. I feel like this is so genius. It makes it so easy because the stained glass collection is so overwhelming. It's ridiculous. So to just be able to have a really great variety all in one bundle, that's all you have to do. I love that. It stinks because I feel like Angelica constantly has these collaborations and they're things that she's talked about in the past, so I've already bought majority of it and I feel like I want to buy her collabs, but I already own almost all of it because of her in the first place. I bought multiple shades in this collaboration because of her already. I think maybe the only ones I don't own are Tracery and Patina, but I think that I have all the other ones. So obviously it would be kind of silly for me to buy it for myself, but I am so excited for her. I really hope it goes well. I think it's an amazing idea. And then also from Cleona on the stained glass collection restock, they are coming out with 4 new of their iridescent multichromes. I have a picture here which is all 7, and I can't remember which ones are exactly the new ones. I think maybe Glint, Gilding, Gloaming, and then one more. Maybe Gleam, I'm not sure, but they look really beautiful. That's my favorite formula. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm torn. I love the iridescent multichromes and I love the glitter multichromes from the stained glass collection, so I feel like I will definitely be purchasing the new shades. Definitely. So like I said, I'm super excited about everything Cleona's doing. So next is a new release from Suva Beauty, and this is going to be launching on the 22nd of this month, and it's their hypercolor collection. So we saw a little sneak peek because I believe that they released it early at IMATS, maybe it was. So the palette looks interesting. There's a portion that's all matte shades. There's 8 different ones, and there's kind of a rainbow type color scheme. And then there's the toppers, and there's 4 different shades that look super intense and glittery and beautiful. So intrigued by the toppers. I actually love the idea of the palette all around. I feel like that's very much me. I haven't bought anything from Suva Beauty in a really long time, So I don't know. I wouldn't be interested in the liners. It's just the palette that I think is really nice. So definitely let me know if you'd like to see a review of this, because that'll help sway my decision. But I think it looks really nice. It's going to be $35, which I don't feel like is a bad price for 12 shadows, and 4 of them look super, super intense and beautiful. So we'll see. All right, so next is something that I need to talk myself out of. I really, really do. I don't know why. Everything is so tempting this week. This is the new Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. And I know it's an almost all neutral palette, but there's something about it that is just so pretty. I'm super drawn to it. I mean, there's like the 3 little pops of color, which I appreciate. But I don't know why I've been like super kind of digging neutrals lately. And I was looking through my collection. I'm like, I don't even have like a good true neutral palette. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm a mess, but I think it looks really, really nice. So again, undecided. I'm leaning towards I really, really like it. But I don't know. I really also like the lip gloss in the shade Creamer. It looks like a very, very light nude. I had a tag on the Creamer lip gloss saying this could be a good alternative for the KKW lip gloss that I missed out on, that I've had FOMO for the longest time about. And I agree, it could be. So that's up in the air. And then next from Give Me Glow Cosmetics is 9 new loose shimmer powders. So these are highlighters that they're launching next month, and they're going to be $12.50 each, and they're going to be in 7-gram jars. I'm super confused because they've done highlighters in the past, and this one is 14 grams. It's their Warm Lights. I absolutely love it, and it was $5. So these ones are going to be 7 grams, half the amount, and over twice the price. I just don't understand why. So I was a little bit disappointed when I saw this, and I don't think I'm gonna be picking any of them up. They look pretty, but they also look kind of sparkly, and I don't know, I'm just not super drawn to purchase any of those. So next from Sugary Cosmetics is a new Sweethearts collection. It's available now, and this is absolutely adorable. I really appreciate that this is kind of Valentine's-esque, but it's launching earlier than Valentine's Day, so it actually gives people who might want something like this for Valentine's Day or to give to someone else time, rather than like something launching like February 3rd or February 9th or something. So I think it's adorable. I like the palette color scheme overall, except it looks like there are 3 pressed glitters on the bottom, which I'm not about, so that would definitely make it a pass for me. But I do think the lashes are so, so cute. I think that would be a really adorable gift if you like someone and they like lashes. I don't know. I think it's so cute. Or, I mean, there's a BFF one as well. So I like the idea of it. I just don't see myself purchasing anything from the collection. Next, we've seen a little bit more from the Makeup Geek rebrand, which is happening January 17th, which is tomorrow from the time that I'm filming this. So when you see this, it's already happened, and I'm sure we all know more than I know right now. But we have seen 2 full palettes that they're going to be selling, and there's one that has a bunch of neutrals, and then it kind of leans into some pinky tones and some kind of caramelly brownie tones. I don't know. I think it looks nice. There's a lot of colors that look similar, but I'm assuming that it's so that there's something for every single skin tone, especially with single shadows. You can completely customize it to yourself. And then the other palette is like full color, and there's also, it looks to be some foiled shadows along that palette as well, and I like it. I'm kind of drawn to purchase it just because I'm so excited for Makeup Geek. I want to see what's happening. I want to have their new products, but I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase it or not yet. I did do a poll on my Instagram like 2 hours ago asking, with the picture of the full colorful palette, if anyone would like to see me review it, if you're interested in it or not. Again, that helps me sway my decision. So I think that it looks nice. I'm kind of hoping there's more to the rebrand, because it feels like some of these shades look like what they've already had, and it's just like they took all the circles and made them squares, and they're redoing the website. So I'm curious what else there is to that. I'm still kind of just waiting to see. All right, so next from Dose of Colors are 2 new lip sets, and these are adorable. There are one is Stone and one is Truffle, which are their, I think, their best-selling nude shades, and they both have a liquid lipstick, a lip gloss, and then a satin lipstick and a lip liner, all in the same color. So this is really, really great if you are ride or die for one of these colors. I already have both of these shades as a liquid lipstick and I like them, but I'm not like super like crazy obsessed with either of them enough to like need it in like a bunch of different formulas. They're $39 each, so that's not a horrible price for everything that you're getting. I don't know. I think I would probably get this as like a gift or something, like the Truffle for my mom, because she really likes that shade. She loves the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula. I got her onto it, but just for me, I don't see myself purchasing it. All right, so let me see. I kind of screenshotted a few things out of order, so I'm going to try and make sure we do all the indie brands first. Here, okay. So this is a release that I'm really intrigued by, but I'm just kind of waiting it out and seeing what other people say. This is the new Lawless Satin Luxe Classic Cream Lipsticks. I feel like that was a lot of words for a lipstick. These are available now. They're going to be in 8 different shades, and it's an entire line of neutrals, which I love. I love nude lipsticks. I actually was shopping on Sephora really late last night, and I had one in my cart, but I decided not to get it. I'm just going to wait and see what someone else says because I really don't need any more lipsticks, but I'll show the picture with the swatches for y'all, and I feel like I really, really like the shade Platinum. That one speaks to me the most, but I also kind of like Child as well. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the reviews of this will be. I feel like I can't just like take a risk and buy a high-end lipstick without hearing at least someone say that they're really good. I think that Samantha March is on the Lawless PR, so I'm really, really hoping to hear her thoughts. I feel like she's super trustworthy. So we're just gonna wait and see. And then we also have a new release from Violet Voss, and they released 2 new palettes yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So one is the Matte Vibes palette, and there are 10 different just neutral shades, and I mean that one looks fine, but it's not really something I'm drawn to. Kind of reminds me of the Sahara palette from Alter Ego. I really have no interest in that one, but the other palette, the Sweet Violet palette, so beautiful. The purple, the pop of pink, I really, really like it, and it's only $18 because it's one of their mini palettes. It's the tiny size. And that's why I was on Sephora shopping last night. So I did purchase that one just because I really, really love the colors. I think it's beautiful. I love the purple color scheme. And I was thinking maybe it'd be fun to do like a purple eyeshadow palette battle because I did green and I did rainbow. And I really, really like purple. So I'm excited to test that one out. And then now jumping into, well, actually we'll do this and then we'll do mainstream. So Tati released some new Blendiful sponges. And these are from Tati Beauty. They look cute. I honestly didn't even watch her video on them because I feel like I can get talked into anything, and I really, really don't need... I know I don't need it. I just don't need it. I have a puff from Linda Hawbury that I really, really love already. It's the little triangle one. It fits perfectly underneath the eyes, and it's just a really, really nice puff. So I was like, I'm not even allow myself to get tempted by these $18 little puffs. Like, I'm not about it. So I didn't watch a video. I didn't watch anything. Maybe when some of my friends review them, I'll watch it. But as of right now, I'm just kind of like, I don't need it. Don't need it. All right, so jumping into mainstream. First is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their new Amrezy highlighter palette, or not highlighter palette. I wish it was a highlighter palette. Eyeshadow palette. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. I really like the colors. I love the emphasis on pink mixed with the neutral. It looks like a ton of Anastasia palettes together, and I love the packaging. I have the original Amrezy palette, so it felt super sentimental to me. I love Amra, and I was all about it, and I was like, yep, I don't care. It's so stupid for me to buy this, but I'm going to buy it anyways kind of thing. And then I found out that 2 of the shades in here, I believe Liddy and Gemini, are pressed glitters, and I was like, well, I'm out. So I decided not to purchase it just because I don't want anything with pressed glitters. I know I'll never use them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key annoyed by mainstream brands starting to put pressed glitters in mainstream palettes because I'm just so not about it. So luckily for me, it was an easy pass after I learned about that. So next we have some new releases from Colourpop, and first is their Mint to Be palette. I have a picture here with their whole freshly minted collection, but this is cute. It's a minty color scheme. It's kind of like, I feel like it's the beginning of them doing pastel monochromatic palettes, but I don't know, something about it, it just lacked like that factor. Like there was just something lacking for me and I didn't purchase it. Even though I absolutely love green palettes, it's super affordable, it's super cute, but there was just something lacking for me, so I decided not to get it, and I feel good about that. So next, from Colourpop, they also released 2 different soft glam palettes. I'm not sure what these are called exactly, but the one on the left is more of just like a warm tone, neutral palette, and then the one on the right is a like blushing kind of neutral palette, and I think that they both look pretty. The packaging is really beautiful. I love the florals. I love how soft it looks, but I feel like the way the colors are just don't really speak to me. Like it looked like some of the matte shades in the rosy palette have like just flecks of shimmer in there, and I'm just really not about that life. So I feel like, I don't know, an easy pass again, not something that I need. So next I got a few tags in this, and this is from KKW Beauty. They are coming out with a new Celestial Skies collection, and I mentioned KKW Beauty as one of the brands I want to try in 2020, and honestly, I looked at it and I like the blush palette. The shimmering blush palette I think is pretty, but I feel like I definitely do not need any more blushes. I just can't justify it. None of the eyeshadow palettes really speak to me. I feel like if I could move them around, I could come up with a 6-shade color scheme that I like, but each one, it's like I only like a portion of the palette. So again, for me, this is a pass. Alright, so next from Morphe is their new 35i Icy Fantasy Artistry palette. I did it. I bought it. I couldn't help myself. I got the Make and Bank palette, and I feel like I prefer the size of this so much more because it's only 18 shades, and I just now realized that this one's 35. I thought it was 25. I can't count for the life of me, but I enjoyed the quality of this one so much that seeing the color scheme of this Morphe one and all the pastels and the light shades, I was just super drawn to it. Plus it's pretty affordable, so I just went ahead and purchased it. I was counting down the days. I was super about it, and I think that it looks really nice. I'm really hoping the one shade in the bottom row is not a pressed glitter, but overall the entire color scheme looks really pretty. So I thought I'd give it a chance. I feel like pastels are kind of hard to do right. My favorite is the Creepy Cute palette from Shroud Cosmetics, previously Strobe Cosmetics. I told you guys this week there was a lot of things tempting me, and I bought a few of them. But to be fair, it's actually been 2 weeks of stuff that I have collected because I've been doing on and off weeks for indie makeup releases, which I feel really good about. And last but not least that we have to talk about today is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is their new Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. Super tempting. I got the original camo concealer and it's just too dry for me. I feel like I just keep trying to make it work and it doesn't. Like, it just looks so bad. It's just not right for my skin. My skin is way too dry for it, and it makes me sad. I don't even know who I would pass it on to because it is so pale. I don't know if I have any friends in real life who could even use it or try it and see if it would work for them. I don't know. So it made the whole thing. I mean, it was only like $5, but still I wanted it to work for me. But this seems so nice. I love the idea of a satiny concealer. I am tempted by this. I haven't purchased it thus far, but it is definitely a possibility. So I think that's everything that I had to talk about today. I'm so excited about so many things. So like I said, I ended up purchasing, what was it? The Violet Voss palette and the Morphe palette, both super cute color schemes. So definitely let me know if you want to see the Makeup Geek rebrand on my channel, if you want to see the Suva Beauty palette, if you want to see the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, whatever is drawing your attention most, because I'd love to hear your feedback. And that's everything. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.